Ooh, welcome one and all to the return of the Donut campaign. We're going to be securing Altwam, fighting off the vampiric pirates in this video. First, we have to deal with the court. So, the Phoenix King and Everqueen have received an invitation to the wedding of a court noble. The king does not care much for them. Trust me, I feel it. But it would be impolite not to not attend. Attending, however, requires that he bring a lavish gift for them. Naturally, you know, the court, they gotta be all pompous and prideful. Whispers say that the engaged noble fancies himself a scholar with the penchant for arcane and magical tones. This would endear the Phoenix King to the betrothed-to-be. But there are perhaps other gifts that other guests would consider more impressive. I could politely decline. Would give me more movement range, that's funny. Get the fuck up out of here, GTFO. I should have said that. Hopefully I don't get... I would say demonetized, but I don't get money for this anyway, so it doesn't actually fucking matter. There you go. I'll do it, you know, purposefully that time. I do have to pay influence for that, though. Or we can gain influence here. I believe actually I mentioned it just in the last video that we can gain influence through dilemmas. This is what I was talking about, stuff like this. So we can offer a large gift, paying money, or a small gift. Okay, so we can only lose money or influence. Because I don't have influence, I have to lose money. Give me all of the influence, because of the wonderful things I do. Do. And we issued a commandment last turn. Hello, would you like to speak?
To the ignorant races are an insidious threat, Prince Tyrion. Left unchecked, their cunning and malevolence will infiltrate High Elf society to its very core. Take steps to ensure this does not come to pass.
I thought that would go down more. That's literally just one word down there. You need to scroll. Okay, never mind. Just make the box bigger. It's one word. This is the quest battle that is now available, and look at the direction it's in. It's so convenient. Calador fell. Oh no, oh no.
Tyrion,
let's run over here. Level you up in the process. Grab that wind blast. That's going to be very helpful actually for the undead, just to knock them over.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. Well, I did mean to hit the check mark, but that's one way to drag me out of it.
Servant of the king.
Let's go ahead and upgrade the Shrine of Assyrian. This is not tier 3 yet. Let's grab the Elven Gardens, yes, and come from the entertainment buildings. Just to make it more, at the very least we'll get, you know, +5 due to the other control issues we have. Actually, control is going up, so this should remedy itself eventually. Hopefully that's not because I'm sitting here. It does also mean, like, if you have a larger army garrisoned in a settlement, it does increase the public order that way, so...
Tyrion, beginning my journey.
Yeah, if I'm not garrisoned, then it goes down. Alright, so it is because I'm here. Well, let's... grab a couple more archers. Jump into diplomacy again. Hello, hello. Sure.
Welcome to our paradise, honored guest.
Defender of the Everqueen.
Mistress of the undying
Alright.
Queen of Avalon.
My life for Tor.
May we both serve Ulfwar unto our deaths.
I don't know if I should do this actually. I'm really tempted to do it just to get the extra money here. But at the same time, I've only got the one faction out here left, or the one settlement left. What kind of shape is your army in Elftharion? It looks to be a full army.
Duty.
Yeah,
is purpose.
full army, nearly fully replenished, but you're looking fine. What was I doing? Diplomacy.
Prince.
May we both serve Ulfwar.
I support your defense of the donut.
Tor Everest.
Keep it safe.
Expects.
You I hit a key. There we go. I have a habit of trying to move around with the WASD in diplomacy, and if you hit a letter, it'll jump to a faction that corresponds with the letter. So like if I hit S, it's jumping to Safari. So it thinks you're trying to jump to like a specific faction rather than just move your camera. You gotta push it with your with your mouse. The easiest way for him to get to me is this way, so I am gonna do this right now, actually.
I've heard tales of your valor. Let us sit and talk together.
I just want to make sure that this man is marching my way rather than her way. Those two can fight amongst themselves. You better not take that territory, girl, because otherwise we gonna have problems. Not gonna be at war more than just Safari or Illyrian. What is this one? This one's Illyrian. Okay. My research. Speed, armor for Cav, melee defense is great. And weapon strength for all spears. Or all low class spears, I guess. Not the Phoenix Guard. They're too fancy. They get their own tech. Once I have enough diplomacy to actually do something in the intrigue at court, I'll show that off more. Mr. Harold. Harold Drew is going to be Count Noctilus's sacrifice. Alright, there we go. Orcs are destroyed. Got 600 gold for supporting him in his efforts to do that. Well
Your
done.
orders, into position.
Now we're getting a controlled still there. Hello, Noctilus. Hopefully you're going to come out here and fight. You have an 18 stack. You actually might come out here and fight because I don't have an 18 stack. I'm in fact a little bit less than that. Let's do this, I guess. Yeah, I technically have 4 spears with the Sea Guard. Yeah, anti-infantry is going to be best just for cleaning up all of them. All the zombies. I don't know why I haven't done this. Alright. He did it! Invocation of Assyrian, the creator greatest upon the mandala. His name alone can calm princes, tame courts, and embolden all! Hopefully I read that accurately. I don't know, part of me feels like I didn't. What are your feelings about it? Huh? What does anyone have to say? Oh, I thought I was gonna pick up a voice line. Are you actually gonna come out and fight me? You are. Okay. That's fair. Hello, sir. You have depth guard. That one's actually a problem. Okay, and I am also now on my horse, which is fantastic. It's a legendary horse, however, he is a halberd lord, so he is anti-large. So that 20 is going to make his melee attack 60. It's also going to make his weapon strength 450. That's what the bonus versus large does. It adds that value onto the melee attack and weapon strength. What are my stats? 8160. Oh my goodness. Tyrion is an excellent duelist. Can just puncture this thing with arrows. Alright, well, let's... I did sort of ask for this fight. I mean, I thought that I was going to have more units. I thought that he was going to recruit more with his other lord and bring it up, and then we were all going to have one big zombie mash. Well, I don't know, you know what I mean. He was going to bring his second army up as reinforcements. That's what I mean. And I know that you knew that because you said it. Didn't you? I heard it. Am I talking to myself too much? Possibly. Somewhat an open area over here. Want to have somewhat open just for the archers. Wow, you guys have a way to this formation. Oh dear. Pardon me. Gonna be on the flank. You're gonna be in the center. Center. Flank. It's gonna happen again. Oh dear. Apologies. That was my nose again. Felt like I was gonna sneeze, but I didn't. Can do that. And you want like that. Still slant you a little bit more. And like that. Can be here. Turn in. You can actually lead the cavalry now because you're all right and fast. Yep, you're leading them. You can chill back here. Those guys are gonna be traps. Alright. Come on, Octolus. I did remember that. Okay, Necrofax. Scurvy dogs. Okay, I was wondering why that unit was moving so fast. It's just like, you don't have any cavalry as of the undead. Or not the counts anyway. The coast. The counts do have cavalry. Also in 6.2 they got some better blood knights. Or anti-infantry. Anyway, I don't know about better. I haven't played with the undead yet. I was running a modded undead campaign at the time of the update, so had to stop that. Come on, land.
Forward! I go!
No?
Onwards to victory! Annihilate them! Silver Hounds!
Yes, I know my lord is under attack. They're going to intercept the cavalry. That's a really bad charge, guys. Gonna get recharged by the dogs.
Make old one proud!
Ah, not if I recharge you.
Eager for battle.
Hopefully I win this
Heir
engagement.
of Anarian. Understood. The Reaper. Alfwan.
Are you already shooting? Oh my goodness. Oh, the Necrofax. Okay. Should have rotated much sooner. Is there any chance? No. Okay.
It will be done. For Assyrian. As you say. For duty. Death to all. Understood. It shall be done. Acknowledged.
Oh my goodness, the cavalry lost.
Heir of Anarian.
Damn.
Acknowledged. Loyal.
Yes?
The winds of
Men Louis! Araya Men Louis! Winds of magic rise!
Get hit by all. is that? The Depth Guard, are they alive? Are they the reason that that line just completely butchered already? Depth Guard dead? Did the archers kill them? Zombie pirates? Zombie. Zombie. Did they all die? Dead Depth Guard. Alright, well. I'm going to take it that means scariest unit is dead. You run that way. Tyrion is gonna have fun over there, I guess, with the bats. And that unit is just completely bypassing all of it.
Loyal.
They trample the Ulfwan Mage.
Nautilus is, of course, going to be an issue, though.
Sword of the Ancient. Heir of
So one of the
Anarion.
biggest issues that I'm likely having here
Asa, forward. We go.
is the fact that these are undead units. They all cause fear.
Striking ball.
High Mage. Efua, bend to my will. Lakoi Soraya. Ulfwan, it is done.
Acknowledge. It will be done. For the king. As you say. To battle. Orders received. Understood. Asura, move. Attack! For order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. We will obey.
Yeah.
Ulfwan Mage.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fighting Nautilus. They need help.
Winds of magic rise.
It shall be done. For Alt One. To battle! We away! It will be done. Without fail. To battle! For Lothan! Uriel! As you say. Heir of Anarion. Archers! By your command!
Okay, that's Nautilus.
Loyal! We away! Acknowledge! Acknowledge!
Everyone shoot that.
Orders. To war!
Heir of Anarion. Silver Helm!
Unfortunately, the Radiant Gem is best on single entities because it doesn't regenerate units, it only regenerates health. So if a unit is
Setting forth!
lost models, like how I have 38 out of 60, then they're not going to come back. It's not an undead unit.
Can I be praised? By your command! Champion of Alaria. Archers! Asa attack! Spearmen! Without fail, we will obey. Advance!
My power is yours.
Defender of Ulfwan. It will be done. The Ever Queen! Asa, move! Shield of the Ever Queen.
Yeah.
That thing is huge! Scython, hear me!
Without fail. Onward! We go!
Moving out!
Silver Helms!
Ulfwan Mage.
Servant of light! At once!
Archers! As you say! Setting for!
For
There we
Ulfwan!
go.
Heir of Anarion!
Get it.
It will be done!
Get it.
For Assyrian! We will obey!
Get it. Get alive. Alright, break its leadership. Okay. Well, Necrofex. Necrofex hurt. Those cannon blasts were not 103 kills, yeah. Just under its total load. A lot more value. Depth Guard did get into combat with 19 kills. They only had a value of 67 gold. Wow. They really probably did only get into combat for 97 away. And that's what you want to see when you're fighting them. Not much of them, because Depth Guard heal in combat, and they're blenders. Rangers stand no chance.
Let them go!
Yeah, I'll get some money from that. I believe I got another 5 more influence as well. Oh, hello, there's another army. Are you not in range to hit the settlement? Okay, that's good. Well, we've killed their legendary lord, diminished
Sons of
that
Ulfwan,
army.
what brings you here?
You would like to trade. I don't quite know which one of you are going to come out of the battle on top. Normally I think Tyrion does actually lose. You know what? Could just get trade with both of them for now.
Welcome. What would you
I
have
hear
your sir do?
You don't want to pay me 26. Never mind. My caster is now on
That is
ship,
not
or
warranted.
is on a ship, is on a horse.
Champion of
You-
the Ever Queen.
Don't be a fool.
Yeah, you lost all the scary units. Okay, that's good.
Not this.
Alright, so it's just gonna be a normal spam from now on. And I can
At
actually
once.
hit this army, and it's in force march, so it shouldn't be able to run away. Granted, I am still wounded, but I am Tyrion. Haha. Bloated corpse. Actually, this could be fun. I think I can do this without too many losses. It'll put us in a good position to keep pushing the offensive. Knock this pirate off my map, off my island, my donut. Ulfwan is mine. You know, Ulfwan is just, it belongs to the High Elves. Like, what can you do? Oh. Well, yeah, that was more or less going to be the formation.
Orders.
Thank you. You can sit there.
We will
You
obey.
It shall be done.
actually just reinforce each other, sure. Have the injured unit further back. Two are going to sit there, yeah. That's good.
Servant of
Good, good, good.
light.
You actually... chill.
The Reaper. Elves of Ulfwan, to me. Fight for your souls. Fight for your homeland. Ulfwan.
Gonna send out the single entities. Deal with these bloated corpses early. Anyone who doesn't know what a bloated corpse is, it's this. It's a walking bomb. Powerful explosion, powerful explosion. Engaged in melee, or if its hit points go under 25%, meaning when it's about to die or when it gets into combat. It just pops. I have no interest in losing units, however, so I am not going to show you how costly it can be. You'll have to ask me for a Vampire Counts campaign, or Coast campaign, in order to see that. Unless, of course, I can get them in a position to do it to themselves. Ah.
Annihilate them! Doing my duty!
Make sure I don't get hit by them. Ah. And that explosion did actually hit some of those units as well. That was great.
Striking force.
Keep outside of their gun range. They're faster than they can turn, so that works for me. You can dive in there.
Seal!
And yeah. Alright, all clear for the cavalry to move. That's not cavalry, that's a ranger
Without
unit.
question.
That's the cavalry.
Forward! Defender of Alt 1.
Wow, you really got shot there. That was bad. I'm really hesitating in doing this now.
Acknowledge!
Alright, what's happening on the front lines? Nothing is at the front lines yet. Okay. Running on the side. Do the same. Cast a bolt of lightning, very, very frightening. Oh, that was your cue. Aha! Come on, everybody, run away. Decoy squad, retreat!
Heir of Anarian.
My man can heal himself.
Yes?
These guys are getting shot. Hello.
Wolf one mage. Winds of magic rise!
Let's just...
Men Louis!
Wind blast.
Araya Men Louis!
You're in there!
Fly.
Silver Hounds.
Tell you what, you're injured enough, you can go over there. You're not gonna be in the rest of this battle.
As you say.
As you say. As you say.
I see a mage. Lacoy
That does only help
Soraya!
melee stats, so it's not gonna help anything on the charge.
Silver Hounds.
You guys don't really have a very good charge. .64 charge bonus though.
Orders understood. For duty. For the king.
Get everybody here in combat. Stop shooting me.
Without fail.
Shield of the Everqueen. Immediately.
Effua, bend to my will. Scython, hear me.
Destroy them.
I want those to be swap targets.
Without
I'm really
fail.
distracted almost all of their ranged units in the back here.
For duty! For the king! Understood! Orior!
Silver Helms. For Assyria.
Yep, that's full crumble. Bye bye. It's a cool map though. I like it. Who's still alive? Okay, nobody. You call it fortunate, really? I don't think I really lost that much. I mean, my eagle got shot a bunch. Yeah, I did not lose that much. I always want to check the damage for the bloated corpses, although it's not going to show the friendly fire damage, so it would not pop up because they did not deal any damage. Actually, let's see. Did they deal any damage to Tyrion? Huh. Well, these two both dealt 24 damage as gold, and this one dealt 12. So I'm guessing this is the one that exploded when I charged it with the eagle, just because the value is worth more, or worth less, for damaging the eagle, and then these two are higher for damaging Tyrion, even though the damage is the exact same.
They are free to go.
I believe that's what happened there. Alright, well, army was in force march,
Shield
undead, they're
against
all
the
dead.
darkness. A brief interlude.
In force march.
Speed is essential.
Ourselves.
Ever
If you get
forward.
caught in force march and you lose a battle, then your army gets wiped out. That's what I'm talking about.
Ever vigilant.
But they were also undead. Let's do the replenishment rate. Thank you very much. Pop 2 points into that.
What orders?
Evasion and a comet. Love the comet. It's so good. Building.
Tyrion, heir
What building
of
should
Mary.
we build? Let's build the wine. It increases control. That'll help to end the debuffs we're receiving for having a negative control. Alariel, the Radiant Everqueen over there. Making a big show. What is Harold doing? Harold, sir, why are you marching against me? Better stay in your territory.
I will hear your words, but I
What do you
make no
want?
promises of aid.
Trade? Yeah, sure. Thanks. You two are the two that are at war with each other. These high elves. Alright, now I have the potential to lose influence because I have influence. However, I am still rather to pay money to attempt to reach a common ground. Okay, so there's infighting in the court right now. A dispute has developed between nobles of Safri and Yvres, whom the Saphirian elves call the Ghosts of Glory, although the petty, clandestine squabbles of lower houses are never usually a concern of the Phoenix King. The Saphirian elves bristle with magical power, whilst Tor Yvres is one of the most defensible, if dangerously ill-garrisoned cities in Ulthuan. Harmony between these two houses is preferable, but if not possible, then someone somewhere must be appeased. Attempt to reach common ground. Yes. I will spend the money. Or I could confide in Safri to get a mage. Publicly condemn both of them to gain leadership. Or construction costs for defensive buildings. Interesting. But no, we're gonna go with paying money. Small price to pay. Appease nobles, keep the peace. Make sure there's Nothing fishy
Everqueen
going on.
of Althwan.
I think I'd like to sign the military access agreement for defensive alliance.
Your orders?
This is
I
now
live to serve
time
my
to
queen.
march to here.
Into position.
What's going on, Harold? You want some of this? With your 6 units? I don't think so. I don't think you do, Harold. I'm gonna get some more wine. Because I'm an elf who loves to drink. What are you gonna do about it, Harold?
I am the heir of Anarion, and I bid you welcome.
What's going on? No, wait, why are you at war with Safri? Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, you know, she's the missus. We kind of have to side with her. Safri, come on now. I can see that Slaneshi corruption. I guess Safri isn't only having issues with Yvres, but also with what's her faction's name? Her faction. That's right, Harold. You better run. I'm gonna take this capital first because it's worth more. It is simply more valuable. Hey, Invocation of All. That's not. This is it. Invocation of All. This is finally unlocked. If we ever need to
Champion
rake down the walls of the capital. Oh look, we're attacking the capital. I can't, however, invoke it. Although I do have Siege Attacker. That's surprising. I don't have Siege Attacker on any of the Eagles or the Phoenix. Nor the Cav. Is it Tyrion? Tyrion has Siege Attacker. Okay.
Sunfang hungers.
Exactly as he said.
Our hovels.
Tyrion.
This is now my capital. I can grab that control. A little bit of money on the side. Over here, gonna upgrade the main city. Upgrade the garrison. Gonna get the landmark, Sacred Flame of Assyrian. Assyrian worship. Here, the High Elves may give praise to the ruler of the Elven Pantheon, Assyria. Control +5, construction cost -45 for worship buildings. Local province, construction cost -5 for worship buildings. What? Construction cost? Construction cost. 45%? 5%. Is that -50%, or does one of these override the other one? Oh, this is faction-wide. It would help if I kept reading. So this is local province, 45%. 5% is faction-wide. Thank you very much. Okay, I understand the difference now. Upkeep for Phoenix Guard, -5%. Recruit rank, +2. Local recruitment duration. This does not specify the province or the region, and it says local recruitment, so I'm guessing it's the province, because local recruitment does cover an entire province. Let's go ahead and do that. Does that? Provides garrison. It doesn't allow recruitment. No. Okay. So I still can't recruit them. Thought I was going to be able to recruit Phoenix Guard at Tier 1 building. That would have been crazy. No more buildings. Let's go ahead and up these levels. Upkeep. Lightning Strike. Let's do the Lightning Strike. Or the reinforcement time. Tier 3 is when we get Lightning Strike. Enables Lightning Strike. There we are. That allows you to separate and single out an army for a 1v1 essentially. 1v1 me, bro. Can do that. Recruit rank, not that important in my opinion. This is all recruit rank, okay. Reload time for chariots and artillery. Speed could be nice. Armor for the cav, I guess, or weapon strength. Let's go with weapon strength for all of the front line, or for the spears. Outpost, yeah, you can recruit, actually, you can recruit Wood Elf units because
Master
of your
of magic.
landmark. So I'm going to let that build up, and there might actually be a time when that is something I want to do. Do now has 70 influence. By the way, another reason to save up the influence is because you can recruit better lords and heroes if you have higher influence. All of the standard traits that you have on lords and heroes for other campaigns, you just get better traits if you have more influence. You can get a more influential lord or hero, essentially. Down to 211 factions in the game. The crisis will go off turn 70 to turn 100, I think, or 110. So, 60 turns away from that right now. You did decide to raise the dead, okay?
Shield
That's
against
irritating.
the darkness.
But look what I can do. Haha, now I have a full stack army.
Alt
Screw you!
one.
Actually
To
attack the army
victory.
outside. Herald. Well. Okay then. I am going to keep being aggressive. Be aggressive. Actually, this Strider, speed and combat penalties caused by terrain are ignored by this unit. So that means that Tyrion can fight in the woods without the penalties of being a large unit due to the fact that he's on a horse. Oh my goodness, I've just looked at the recording time. And I guess this is going to be a bit of a longer video. Probably should have paid closer attention to that. Okay, so you are getting both of those armies in as reinforcements. I think
It shall be done.
I'm actually going to do what I said here, and I'm going to be aggressive.
Spearman.
So you three line up like so. You five like so.
Orders received.
You one like that. Cavalry out wide.
Heir of
Bring them up over here
Anarion.
by Tyrion. Eagles. Phoenix.
For duty.
Are you on a chariot? No, you're still on a horse. Okay. Did not mean to click on you. I meant to click on you. There we go.
Ulfwan Mage.
March.
Onward. It shall be done. Acknowledged. Understood. Without fail.
You know, just charge after them.
As you say, without fail. Kill them. Yes. Silver helms. For North One.
Can you kill him? No, you can't. Okay. Do just want to get through this force as quickly as possible. And without shooting as much. Let's drop a little comment. Do I have enough magic? I have 44 in reserve. Okay, that works. Comment. Comment. Yeah! Okay, I kind of hurt my rangers there. That was a great
Ulfwan Mage.
one. 14,000 damage there. Really like that.
Silver helms.
way. You can go after them.
We advance.
Acknowledged.
Agreed.
For duty.
Orders received. Sinner.
Alright. So,
Orders.
this group is going to move up to here.
Ulfwan Mage.
Still have 30 seconds. See if we can get on the other side of that tree.
We will obey. To battle.
I don't quite need to use the Radiant Gem yet.
Silver helms.
Guys, bring up
March.
to here.
Understood.
To
Moving
here.
We will obey. Defending order. Victory awaits.
Kill that man, thank you.
Striking forth.
Now, the flying units can be seen regardless, they cannot hide in that terrain, so I'm going to move them back outside of the woods, just not to draw attention here as much as possible. Bring him up through the woods.
I go. Forward.
Can you not clash with
We
all of your
control the
own
skies.
units, please?
Onwards to victory. Tireless. As you say. We away.
Move those two up.
Without fail.
And charge from the back.
For duty. Loyal. To the fray.
Start running in. Thought I clicked on the Lord.
Tyrion.
We will obey. Orion.
Spring trap! Don't shoot my bird. Don't shoot my phoenix. Cavalry, cavalry, oh, cavalry.
Silver helms.
Whoops. C. There we go. Okay, let's try to target the right units, shall we? You two. Knock them out. You knock them out. You knock that out. You're engaged in combat. You can assist there.
Mage. Efua, bend to my will.
There we go. Those two are both go.
Scython,
Drop a
hear
little bit
me.
of lightning up there in that group.
Lakoi,
Hopefully
Sarai.
my cavalry did get some charge there. We can get out of here to run back that way.
Loyal. Ancestors.
Get 2 units here.
Menlui, Araya, Menlui.
Archers.
To the fray. For Ulfwan.
Oh my goodness, hello. Took way too many volleys.
Understood. By your command. For order.
Ulfwan Mage.
Alright, why are... Alright, none of you seem to wish to fight the enemy. Play.
Loven Seaguard.
It's a lovely gate. I don't think I'm anywhere near the gates, though. Go ahead and drop some fire.
Loyal!
You guys finish that group.
Shield of the Ever Queen!
Put some healing onto that.
Understood.
Uriel!
Archers! Can I be praised?
Okay, you. I did mean to
The winds are
have you be useful, but instead you're just big bullet sponge. My other eagle has been shredded to bits.
for duty!
Archers! For duty!
Acknowledged! March! Acknowledged!
Just like to make sure that you're all shooting,
Advance!
please.
For Assyrian! Silver Helm!
Archers!
Thank you.
Champion
Kill
of
this one.
Alaria!
Death to all!
Sword of the Assur! Doing my duty!
Oh, we'll just let him. Just let him get filled with arrows. Alright, well, that was the end of that battle. A little bit longer of a video. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Good value off of Tyrion. I mean, you did fight something. You got, you know, some damage, but that's not really that great. Mostly just took shots. Which is value in a way. You know, takes shots from some, like, you know, damage into a single entity. While it does hurt the single entity, and after an entity gets down below half health, their performance and stats do actually decrease. However, it's still a little bit better than having an entire volley or two go off into a single unit, and then losing like a third of the unit. Because then they can only put out, you know, 2/3 of the damage that they're fully capable of. So, still. The trade can go either way. This battle... Was this in the capital? Or nearby? Do I want the replenishment? I think I do.
Enslave them!
Shield against the dark.
Now I'm gonna hit the settlement. Alright. Survivors,
Bring
because
me
they're undead.
Battle! This
Occupy.
place is ours!
Go. Pirate Hunter, yay, I took another province. Alright, so like I said, that's going to end it for the video here, by the way, guys. We're going to be picking up right as we are next time. It looks like they only took that one settlement, so I might sell it back to Torian Rock, or I might keep it. Otherwise, they're just living down below. And then we got the Dark Elves and Demons up in the top of the donut. And then we'll have a secure island. Till next time, thanks again. Peace out.